So-called miracle pills? Well, they only lower these chemicals and brain cells simply cling onto each other with less and less grip. And once a neuron has nothing to attach to, it dies. And this is why I don't believe in conventional pills for brain damage issues. People are desperately taking more and more such pills, more than ever. And studies have shown brain cell connections have actually been weaker over the past years, or more as society has been evolving. And this problem doesn't necessarily happen with age. This year, they reported the U.S. population who suffers from some kind of declining mental ability is the highest they've ever seen. So, not surprising, the brain pills industry is worth over $80 billion. It's a big business now. I was shocked, but Dr. Rakoto was absolutely right. I could imagine the greedy brain pill industry CEOs laughing as they cash their multi-million-dollar bonus checks at the expense of people like you and I, knowing their solutions are never going to work. It made me sick. So if you thought that your lack of mental exercise caused your brain decay, or if you thought that you didn't manage to take good care of your mental state, think again. I know this because in just 1 minute, I will reveal to you the real little-known cause of declining mental ability as proven by clinical studies, as well as a simple 3-second morning trigger you could do right now to speedily fight the death of neurons. So what causes brain cells to slowly lose contact between them, Doc? That's what I asked him. In Dr. Rakoto's words, the neuron link is attacked and your brain is slowly damaged by microbes. These microbes that originate from the gut are able to pass through the intestinal wall into the bloodstream, and from there get straight inside your brain where they start suffocating it. You see, this infection is sneaky though. It doesn't show signs until it's too late and the links are already broken, ultimately leading to brain deterioration, lack of focus, memory loss, and even AD. But in fact, it is triggered by a variety of microbes inside your guts, such as Aspergillus, Fusarium, Candida, Curvularia, Penicillium, Rhizopus, Mucor, too many to be fought individually. They are literally everywhere around us, from water, plants, and trees, to even starchy foods like bread and potatoes. It's impossible to avoid them, and you're constantly exposed to them no matter where you live, your age, gender, or your body's immune system. All of these travel from your guts through your bloodstream to your brain, attacking the neurons. But why do only some people get to experience the negative effects of this debilitating infestation? The truth is, it eventually affects anyone sooner or later. The only key reason that makes the difference is the capability of the gut to flush them out. It's the reason why some of our senior folks have been rapidly losing their cognitive capability, because their immune system is weakened as they age. That's why most people start forgetting more and more around their 50s, even though they haven't had such episodes all of their lives. Due to the thinness of your intestine wall, which is designed to absorb nutrients, they are able to bypass the digestion process and move further in the body, eventually reaching the neurons as being the coziest place they could rest in. Now, the microbes aren't all that smart, but they are specific. So they go directly to your brain cells and attach themselves to them. And this explains perfectly why you may get hit by brain deterioration at any age and at any moment in life. It's like an avalanche where you have no idea it comes your way and it finally hijacks your body. Yes, that's what it does. It literally takes over your brain cells and does not go away no matter the medication you use. Now, this was actually confirmed by a published research in the Journal of Investigative Neuroscience almost 10 years ago. And Dr. Rakoto has found this in his own research too. In fact, since then, many other peer-reviewed studies have proven the same thing, that the real root cause of brain deterioration is not found inside your brain, but inside your gut. In fact, the problem goes even further. Another study published in the American Psychological Society has also proven that bad gut microbes are actually responsible for many other diseases and organs degradation in our body. But nobody pays attention to it. And yet brain enhancement pill sales are holding high and strong every year. Everything I heard blew my mind. So the only thing that we have to do is stop these microbes from entering your bloodstream and attacking the brain? Then the neurons would have the power to recover themselves, improving memory, attention, focus, etc., I said to Dr. Rakoto. David, look at me. Mark, the 67-year-old patient I was telling you about, recovered 100%, and he is better than ever. He can remember details from decades ago, and I've been testing him every 6 months, and his cognitive system is absolutely perfect. I found the way, he replied passionately. I was intrigued. And then he continued, "For us to flush out this poison, we have to safely introduce certain chemicals inside your blood cells, which can attack those parasites. Once these toxic parasites stop invading the human organism, the siege on our neurons disappears in no time. And then your brain gets 100% restored." And then Dr. Riccotto showed me how after 7 years of long, expensive research and countless lab tests, he finally managed to find the right combination of natural ingredients, most of them originating from Madagascar, that helped his patient break free from the brain fog nightmare and completely erase this disease. "Have you tried to publish your findings?" I asked him. "Of course I did. I went to my former employer, showed them the lab results, all my 7 years of research, and after what I think was the longest presentation I ever had, you know what they asked me? They said, 'All right, but how do we make money off this if people only have to use it once?' The next day, I submitted my resignation. And I have lived every day since thinking the solution will never make it to the public eye. They won't let me. But I also thought that I was not alone against this enemy.